It all started just over 8 years ago when I fell into a depression for the first time in my life. The way I saw myself, my expectations of the world, and relationships, especially relating to the people close to me. Nothing lined up. And for the first time in my life, I lost sight of who I was, and for good reason, because I don't think I really knew before that. I lost interest in life, I lost all of my motivation and became indifferent to everyone and everything. I lost focus and my ability to concentrate or care. I thought horrible things, said horrible things, did horrible things. I was a miserable piece of shit, and looking back, it's almost as if I'm having an out-of-body experience, looking at this person that I barely recognize. I was filled with shame because of my circumstances and the cognitive dissonance between who I thought I was versus how I actually was. I lived in fear of being found out. I was angry for being put in that situation. I resented God for allowing this to happen. And I would often cry out to Him asking, why me? After all, I thought I was a good person, or at the very least trying to be. But in reality, I was doing it all for the wrong reasons. I wasn't being honest with myself about who I was, what I wanted, and what I was capable of. In retrospect, this humbling period of my life was necessary for me to acknowledge and accept that I'm not good, to realize my true motivations and desires and how pride undermines everything that I do. That lurking underneath the surface is a monster ready to come out if left unchecked. It sucks that it stole 6 years of my life. It sucks that I lost my health, my wealth, my youth. But despite everything that I lost, I gained so much more. And now, I'm thankful for having gone through what I did because it brought me closer to God, and I unexpectedly feel better now than ever before. Mind you, I'm still not a good person and I still sin on a regular basis, but I know who I am now, what I'm capable of, both good and bad. I've learned how to let go of foolish pride. In fact, I'm still learning. More importantly, I know now what I want to be, how I want to live, and why I choose to keep on going, whatever the circumstances. This brings us to the point of this video. Today, I'm starting a new 1-month challenge to get my body weight down to 70 kilograms. This is a huge milestone as this was my weight before I got depressed and gained 20 kilograms. In a way, it's the physical manifestation of lifting the weight of this period of my life off of my shoulders. And although I've been mentally and emotionally well for the past few years now, I have a feeling that shedding these last 5 kilograms will help to bring closure to this chapter of my life. Over the last 5 to 6 years, I've tried many different methods to chip away at my weight. I've tried keto, carnivore, intermittent fasting, long-term fasting, weight training, cardio, cold showers and baths, lifestyle changes, and all of them in one way or another helped me to get down from 90 kilograms to the 75 kilograms that I am today. Doing these short-term challenges have been huge in defining more concrete goals with supporting behaviors, improved motivation, and the leveraging of life cycles. Since my last challenge about 3 months ago, I've been able to maintain a steady weight of between 74 to 75 kilograms on 1 meal a day, 2 days in the gym on average, other activities such as hiking from time to time, cold showers, and since I started running a bar, work has been much more active and has increased by 50 to 60 hours a week, most of it on my feet. For this challenge, I'm not going to be changing much. I'm just going to be adding a few things to the list. First, on top of 2 days in the gym, I'm going to start rucking 2 days a week for about 1 to 1.5 hours a day. And if the swimming pool schedule works out, possibly even swim once a week. Second, for my 1 meal a day, I'm going to be doing my flexible carnivore diet and try to cut out as much carbs as possible during the week. Third, I want to start doing Wim Hof breathing in the mornings. Fourth, I plan on doing a long-term fast anywhere between 2 to 3 days in the middle of this challenge. Now, I know it doesn't seem like much, but after having done a few of these challenges, I've learned that the best method is the one that you can stick to, especially one that leverages the rhythms of your current lifestyle. So for me, 1-month challenges are long enough to make an impact and short enough that I maintain motivation throughout. Any exercise that I add on has to be convenient and efficient to do considering my current work schedule, or it has to be something that I really enjoy and I'm willing to go out of my way to do. Since I'm on 1 meal a day already, just reducing my intake or changing to a carnivore diet is easy and effective. On top of that, doing a 2 to 3 day fast shouldn't be too much of a strain since it's really just missing 1 or 2 meals. If any of you out there want to start living healthier and you want to shed some of that extra weight, go for it. Short term is the way to go. even if it's in 1-week increments. And remember, there's no such thing as failure. If you fall one day, just get up and keep going. Start with 1 or 2 things that are within your control that you can easily fold into your current lifestyle. I'd start with some dietary change, maybe some type of portion control or changing what you eat, and some type of increase in activity. It can be a dance class, learning how to swim, or simply choosing to walk instead of taking other forms of transportation. Once you find that you have the willpower and discipline to do these small things, you can challenge yourself further. One thing to note, desire is important, and if you have the desire to change yourself or your life, I think you will find a way. However, simply willing yourself to do something can also generate desire. I don't think it's one or the other, it's both working in parallel in your life. So pro-life tip, a lot of things that look like contradictions in life aren't actually contradictions. In many ways, this weight loss journey reflects my path out of depression. Overcoming depression is obviously a little more complex than losing weight, but many of the same principles apply. Trust me, if I can do it, you can too. So if you're going through something, there's no reason to feel ashamed. We're all broken people just trying to figure this thing out. Reach out and ask for help with someone you trust or find a good counselor. That's it for today's episode. I'll be doing follow-up videos on what I eat, my fasting, bartending, rucking, and Wim Hof breathing during this challenge. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon. Peace.